This is Fishing for River Monsters, Episode 4.
There we go, baby. Come on. There we go. Dude, they're loaded. Oh, that's a good one. Come on.
This is by far the craziest episode of River Monsters yet. And let's just say I caught the biggest river bass of the series.
Biggin. This might be one of the biggest ones I've caught. Oh my gosh, it's a giant. Dude, this absolute monster. All right, are we recording? We're on. Well, guys, we had probably the most eventful morning of my career.
It started when the DNR stopped me at the boat launch, and after an hour of analyzing my boat, I was finally free to leave. But not long after that, my $1,000 camera decided to take a swim.
Man, GoPro fell off too. What's going on here? Well, yeah, it's been a crazy day, but guess what? We are not giving up. We are going to try our hardest to turn today around and make it the best day possible. And that's what I like to preach to you guys is like, even when things are going wrong, you still got to put your head down and grind out, and you're going to outbeat 99.9% of people. And that's what we're about to do today in hopes to catch some river monsters. Without further ado, let's hop into this, man. We're not letting a bad day, we're not letting some bad events ruin our day. All right, without further ado, River Monsters Episode 4. Just remind me to never sing. I'm not the best singer. I'm just thinking I'm Superman today, and I'm getting the bad treatment. Well, this wind is a little gnarly today. It's 40 degrees, pretty cold. Gotta say, white spinnerbait tied on. Let's go ahead and start fan casting this. We're gonna start here and work our way up this canal. See if they'll eat a moving bait. If not, we'll slow down.
Before we get deeper into this video, only 27% of y'all watching these videos are actually subscribed. So if you could, take the time, hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel. I'd appreciate it.
It's one of those days where I'm like, screw it. How could today get any worse? Besides better. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make our day great. So we got down in the 20s last night. There was frost all over the boat. Hopefully these fish will even chase, or they're like frozen solid like Noah. I don't want to bite anything. Hopefully that's not the case. Gotta say, speed worm tied on a Texas rig here. 1/4 ounce bullet weight, 3 extra wide gap hook. That should do the trick. I'm gonna catch one right here. Right there. With a backlash. Fish with a side of backlash. He's gonna be on. Oh! I think I might still have him. He was actually on there. That is insane. That is insane. I don't feel him shaking. Gosh. That was actually insane. I think he bit it and I missed him and I just hooked the tree. Maybe we can duplicate that. Come here, boy. By the way, if I say some weird stuff today, forgive me. I'm a little delusional at the moment. I'm in the mood of I don't care. I'm in the mood of let's win somehow. I might just hop in the water and grab them and catch them with my hands, dude. It's getting to that point. It's about that time of day. Ignore my tackle box. It's been a rough morning. If you can't already tell, I have stuff piled in a cardboard box. Very interesting. Ugh. What are these? I got some crawls. Let's just slap this donkey on there. That'll do. They're gonna eat whatever I give them. I'm deciding their meal plan today. So we aren't throwing a Texas rig worm, boys. We're throwing a Texas rig crawl. A little bit of green pumpkin action. This water's tannic. It's not like super stained. That color will work. By the way, this is the zone where we're about to chupapi these bass. They're not even gonna know what hit them. We're about to catch so many that we're not even gonna remember what happened this morning. I'm gonna be in a flow state. I'm not even gonna know my middle name anymore. Let me drop this right on his forehead right here. So one thing I noticed is like, this is a canal I fished a ton, and there's like a little marsh patch that got washed away from that main island, but that should be a perfect current break for this fish right where I just casted. Instead of them position on this front, they could position there now. I know this sounds crazy, but what if it's the crawl? Ooh. Let's not do that. Oh, baby. There's some black and red speed worms. All right, guys, these fish are just not in this creek. And we're gonna have to adjust. We're running low on time now. We've had just a lot go on. So we're gonna keep on moving. We're gonna go down this creek now. We might throw a few casts on the way out or fish the mouth, and then we're probably gonna go upriver again. I think that's gonna have to be the move today. One, the wind is just horrendous, and two, downriver here has just not been good today. I don't know. I don't know the reason behind it, but they're not eating. All right, guys, this is just not good. We need to get out of here. These fish are not biting up here. I pray that they're not like that everywhere on the river, but sometimes it can be just an upriver thing or downriver. It could be totally different fish upriver right now, so let's keep moving. All right, boys and girls, we made it upriver, and I feel like I can like finally think. Like, my head's just been all over the place. One, the boat ride was a good like relaxer, and two, it's not as windy up here. It's still windy, but you're kind of more hidden, so it kind of helps. I feel like when the wind's like blowing in your ears, it can just, oh man, I feel like I couldn't even breathe. And the boat that was hitting the original spot that we hit today, we pulled in a saltwater spot, and he was pulling out of it, and now he's actually up right up there fishing the spot I was gonna fish. But we're gonna work around that. We're gonna fish this little creek right here, which I haven't fished in a very long time, but I've done really good at. So that's our game plan, and hopefully we can land some big ones. I've caught a lot of really good fish in this creek, so hopefully today's the day we can get some momentum, turn this around, and hopefully they'll be biting good upriver. We're gonna get bit right here. Just give me a moment. That cast right there to the right as well is gonna be juicy. Right there. If we really want to get spicy, we need to cast right up in there. There he is. There we go, baby. Come on. That's a lot of frustration pinned out right there, boy. And we just got in here. That's a good one too, man. He is so fat. Let's go, baby. Oh yeah. Look at that beautiful bass right there, man. These Ogeechee bass are so pretty. That's a 2-pounder right there in a 1-pounder's body. That's how fat they get. And that, if I know anything, that is a great sign right now for upriver. I mean, we just got out here and we already on board with the fish. Let's go, man. Come on. Let's carry this momentum now. That's all we needed today to shift it, you know what I mean? But there should be another fish there. I don't believe that's just the only bass that's sitting there. Oh, come on, man. No. We ain't doing that. We actually aren't. I'll just break it off, dude. I do not care. Thought it was gonna shoot back at me. I'm about to say, we ain't doing none of that. None of that's on the menu right now. And all this water right here. We threw a couple casts at it, but I'm telling you, this is all prime. You got this outgoing tide. As you guys can tell, the water's lower just off the bank, how it's wet. You got that water pumping out. With that being said, all these fish that are in the back of this creek kind of fade out towards the mouth. And that was textbook. I mean, that's as textbook as it gets. Yeah, right here we're gonna catch another one somewhere in this zone. He's on. There we go. Oh my gosh. Dude, this fish is strong, boy. Oh, this might be a good one, dude. Oh yeah, look at that thing. Oh gosh, come here, baby. Dude, these fish are fat, boy. I'll tell you. And I'm gonna be honest, that's not the only one there. We're gonna catch another one. We're about to smoke them, guys. We're about to smoke them. Let's go, baby. Look at that. Beautiful bass right there. Oh, I'm just blessed to be out here, guys. We had a rough day, and this is how you turn it around and put a smile on your face, man. Beautiful bass. Oh, okay. I didn't want him to hit the ground. I was like, I'd rather him hit the water. We're gonna fling him out. Oh man. Oh, that was another 2-pounder, man. Those are good fish on the river. Like, you fish a tournament out here, you're gonna want some of them. Those are nice fat bass. Obviously it's not what we're looking for, but those are momentum shifters. Give me 100 of them right now, I'll be so happy. Obviously we want a 4 to 5 plus pounder, and I'm already, he broke me off. We found the juice. I don't know if it's us going upriver or if it's this worm, but this worm has been getting smoked, man. Right there. I'll tell you too, there's either a 20-foot alligator, that's a bunch of ducks back there in that pocket. I don't know what that is. Hard for my eyes to tell. I don't know what's going on. Dude, they're loaded. Oh, that's a good one. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, that's the biggest one yet. Dude, they're good fish. Look at that. It's almost a 3-pounder. Let's go. Come on. Dude, I am pumped. They are loaded on this bank, man. Like, this is actually insane. Look at how fat and healthy that bass is right there. That is a high 2-pounder right there, son. Beautiful fish. Oh man, that is awesome right there. Oh gosh. If we were in a tournament, we would have a limit, dude. I mean, we would have pulled up, caught 3 good fish just like that, maybe even 4. We broke that one off. I thought I lost that fish, man. I thought when I pulled up and he pulled back, I thought he was gonna spit it out. And no, he was there, man. Either all those fish are just stacked up sitting there, or that just replenished, you know? Because you got to think about these river fisheries. All the water pouring out, there's fish coming with that water, and they'll set up. So it's either that replenished in the moment after we caught that fish, or just some more bass are stacked up right there. And I bet you we could go back around this tree where we caught that first one and probably catch another one right there. See, I feel like this is something too, like we come up here and fish this pocket a little bit, that we can come back here and whack them. The only thing that concerns me is the fact that they're all positioned towards the front, and most of these fish have probably already funneled out to where these bass are. But we'll have to just experiment, because I still think there's some good fish in this pocket. Got one. Unreal. That's not a big one. That's our first itsy bitsy guy. He's super fat though, healthy. Still a pretty bass. Beautiful, man. Thank you. He was more off the bank too. He was more on the little drop off. Unreal. What? That was gonna be my last cast, but we got to go back in since we hooked that one. Oh my gosh. Suck that worm right off the hook, boy. What is going on, man? Got me dancing, got me doing some weird stuff, man. Right there, come on. I've never seen so many fish in this little spot here. So crazy. Come on, you don't want just a piece, buddy. You want the whole thing. Oh yeah, you do. Oh. What has happened? All right, we're gonna come back and fish that. Let's go ahead and go down. We're gonna fish a little bit right here on this corner, and then we're gonna hit a lot of this right here. Depending on how it is, I might work all the way in the back, because I've done really good back there, but with how good they're biting at the front of the pocket, that should technically tell us where these fish are positioned. And it makes sense. I mean, look at how low the water is. They're definitely more prone to be one on the main river and 2 at the mouth of the pockets. So what we're gonna do, I was probably gonna stop now, but I've had a lot of luck way back there, so we're just gonna ride up there, keep going at this speed, kind of cast the spinnerbait around, get it in some good spots. Oh, it's a big foil, big foil. Oh my, big one. Oh no, he's got my other one. He's got my other rod. Oh my gosh, it's a giant. It's a giant. It's a giant. Oh my God. Dude, this absolute monster. This might be one of the biggest ones I've caught on this river. Oh my God. Let's go! Come on! Let's go, baby! This is why, after having a tough day, anything and everything can go wrong. But as long as you're the one who doesn't give up, you get rewarded, baby. Come on. That's a 4.5 pounder right there. Let's go. I can't even believe that, man. He smoked the blade. I saw a little ripple in the water. I decided to keep my rod low, really very steady, and he came in it right by the bank. And we weren't even gonna go in this far, bro. We were just talking about it. We got this freaking tank. Let's go, man. All right, boys. So blessed to land this baby. And it's time to get her back in the water. Thank you so much. You literally just made my day. We've had a rough day, and you just made our day. What a beast, man. What a beast, guys. Come on. That is what fishing for river monsters is about. You know, we got us a good 3.5 pounder on episode 3. And man, we're just getting bigger. That was about a 4.5 pounder right there. And she was in a spot that I'd never really catch fish. She might have been hunting bait kind of up in the shallows, but I'd never make that cast. And the only reason I did was because I'm trying to get back here. I was like, I'm just gonna fan cast some. Oh man. I mean, this creek has done me well in the past, but I didn't know what to expect coming back here. You know, we've caught so many 4+ pounders in here. But man, that one's got to be at the top of the list. That was awesome. All we got to do now, guys, is just keep casting. We just turned our day flat around. Between finding those fish stacked up to coming in the back here and just hooking an absolute tank. By the way, this rod hooked around my other rod. I know you guys probably saw that. That was sketchy. I was somehow able to make that work. Oh my gosh. So this is really what we want to fish right here. I want you guys to pay attention. Pay attention to this water. It's got a good bit of moving water right here. This whole bank, you got some good laydowns, you got some divots. That's a creek right there pouring in natural water. Right there's a great little spot. You got all this current going past this bank. What we're gonna do is we're gonna throw this spinnerbait once we feel like picking up the worm. Slow roll it down this edge with all this current. And if we don't get any bites when we come out, we're just gonna only fish the stretch. We're gonna come back in with that worm and really hit all those areas, because at the end of the day, some of these fish might not want to chase. I know we just caught the biggest fish of the day on a spinnerbait, which should tell us a little bit of something. Or that was just God blessing us with a good fish, man. I mean, I don't know, but let's lock in here, man. We can have a special day right now. By the way, if anybody's lost their shoe, you know, it's in this creek. It's just dangling from a tree. If you lost your shoe now, you know, if you didn't, no worries. If you did, it's probably in the river somewhere and right there on that tree. So hit me up if you lost about a croc size 12. It's time to pull out Mr. Wormy. Mr. Wormy Squirmy. These trees with this current going by just look too solid. There's gotta be a couple nice fish here somewhere. Oh, there we go. that was such a crazy bite. He took it right off too, look at that. All right. Put these puppies on real quick. That was one hard, boom, one hard slap. All right, I know exactly what we need to do. We need to get out of here. And we need to go hit the front mouth. That was worth coming back in here. I mean, we got the biggest fish of the River Monster series so far, which is awesome. But we're gonna go back out here. There could be some even bigger ones and more fish replenished on where we were catching them. And not only that, we didn't really hit the whole front of like the point of the mouth of the pocket. So we need to go put in a lot of casts down there. All right, here we go. We're approaching Honey Hole. Honey McHole. Come on, Honey Hole, be loaded. What if it's just even crazier? I'll tell you, the only place where these fish could go, they're not going back in there with the water dropping more. They're either sitting there still or they're moving out to the front. So we need to fish this really good. I think we can have a lot more opportunities. All right, one thing we're gonna do, I think they actually moved up past this tree, but we talked about it back there. Let's throw this spinnerbait here and see if there's any that are aggressive. I might want to eat this thing. Not a bad idea. Could turn up for a big bite. Okay, nothing on that. I'm gonna try one more thing. We're gonna throw right out. So those fish were up on the bank, then we caught some more off. This water's dropped more. They could be getting more in that ditch. There he is. That felt like a good one, dude. I was just moving my boat up. All right, so what we're gonna do, we did have this bites right there, but I can't really get him to pick this thing up no more. So what I'm gonna do is fish this edge and this front point of this pocket, which this should be money, right, where we just casted. You know, all those fish that were kind of funneling out here and stacking up, they'll start positioning out here on this point. You got to think of it, this creek, like a highway, and all the cars are coming through, and the cars being the fish. And now with the tide being even lower, they should be setting up on this outer stuff right here. I mean, I will be utterly surprised if we don't find a spot right here that has a lot of fish. It wouldn't make no sense. Well, I can't believe we haven't got more bites right here. Maybe those fish just went and told their friends, man. They're like, watch out for this guy, man. He's crazy. He's screaming and everything when he gets us in the boat. He's hooting and hollering. Let's go! Come on! Let's go! Like, do not bite any bait right now. What I'm gonna do is pick up this spinnerbait, and this is like very shallow. This is pretty flat up here. But it doesn't mean there's not fish up here. So we're just gonna fan cast this for a second. Like, these big trees that are in the water up here can tend to have some good fish on them. So what I'm gonna do is just fan cast this. We're gonna do it pretty quick, and then I got a bank behind me that I wanna hit. We're not gonna hit the one down there because all those boats have been fishing that. A big blow up right there. That's landing right next to him. All right, that was worth a shot. Let's go ahead and head back down river just a little bit. Before we get started, I'm probably gonna take this worm off, just put a new one on. This should be thebomb.com right here. It's a little shallow, but it starts to drop off about 150 foot, 200 down the bank. But we're still gonna throw this stuff. I mean, any of this can still have some good fish. Y'all saw the biggest fish today came in dirt shallow water. You could literally see his back boiling out of the water. So you never know. Well, while we work up to that, like, this is a better bait. Spinnerbait's better just to cover water. There we go. Now we to the good stuff. There he is. Oh, he might have stole my worm. No, he didn't. He about ripped the tail off. All right, this one should technically bite again. We should get bit right here. I didn't hit him with that hook. He's nibbling at me. There he is. Golly, dude. Look at that. Get that in piece for sure. We're going back in. Wouldn't surprise me. I just put on a new worm for him to eat the tail off. I would like to catch you, buddy, since you ate my tail. How rude. Guess we're going with another one. Oh. Goo! What is happening here? No way. I'm mad, man. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. You know what? This is personal. I'm staying here, buddy. I'm staying here until I catch you. I think that was a different fish, but did the same thing. Took my took my tail. I only have but 2 worms left, man. If you're gonna take my tail, you might as well eat it. Okay? I'm telling you guys, this looks so good. There's fish here. We just gotta make the right cast, slow down, and catch them. Question is, where are they at? They're somewhere on this bank. I love that little pocket. I love that mixture of trees right there. All these cypress knees going into the water. I mean, this is prime time for sure. There's gonna be fish right here. I gotta lock in. Somehow trick them to bite. They slowed down for a second there. They're there. I'm telling you, they're sitting right there. I just know it. Maybe what we should do, guys, we only have a little bit longer to fish. I mean, it's getting to crunch time now. I think we should go back to that pocket where we found them stacked up and try it one more time, because I mean, it could change our life again, man. It could happen. All right, round 2. Okay, fishies. Can y'all work with me again? Just maybe. I want to get another one of them spurts. A little boom, boom, boom action. First things first, we're gonna cast at that point, because how can we not? Right there. Especially with all this water, it's even lower from when we were in here earlier. I can see those fish just stacked up right there again. It's starting to bite a little weird, man. Hopefully he didn't take my pincher, please. Okay, he didn't. These fish are here. We just gotta capitalize. He ain't right there. He's gonna be right there. Get ready. That bite right there told us a lot. There's gonna be some right here. Yep. Oh, eat it, please. Dude, he did the same thing. Man, I'll tell you, one can only dream and hope that they were going to be stacked up how they were. I mean, I think we just timed them absolutely perfectly. Not saying we can't get another one here. It's like we had our opportunity and we capitalized. I mean, we broke off one, but that looks like that might be all it is besides the front. I was hoping there would be some more stacked up here. I don't think so. We got a little too shallow right here. We caught them coming out. If they're gonna be anywhere, they're gonna be right up here. Wow. That is unreal. Would have thought at least one. Dude, come on. There's no way that was such a good bite. He ate my worm all the way off. Gosh. All right, here's my last worm. Here it goes. That was a good bite. They're eating so weird. They went from just finally, you know, they're eating it all the way to just nipping. I don't think they're all small fish either. Whew. That irritates you when it happens like 5-6 times in a row. Like trying to get some momentum back here, boys. There we go. Let's go, baby. Never give up on the day, man. Yes, sir. Not a big one by any means, but man, that's a fat little bass right there. Thank you, buddy. Man, it's been tough. Just been having little nibbles here and there, and stopped at a spot I haven't really ever fished, and found this a nice bass. And I feel like this is a spot that might hold more. Also, I apologize for the noise. It's really loud. We got cars on the highway flying by, so it's definitely ain't a quiet spot. And I got another one. That's a good one. Oh my God, they might be loaded. Let's go, come on. Turn our day around, baby, right here. These river bass are crazy, man. You find one stacked up and you find more, man. Thank you, buddy. He was down in that tree. I had to pull him out. Didn't have bites. I'm like, I need to pull out my worm and give it a shot. And boom, 2 fish on back-to-back casts. Let's see if we can make 3. Dude, that's a good one. Oh yeah. Let's go, come on. So pumped. Let's go, baby. It's 3 fish and 3 casts. It's a beautiful fat one right there. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Thank you, Bubba. Man, they're loaded, guys. We got to keep casting. It's 3 fish, 3 casts. Yeah. Hey, are you about to take out? I'll probably take out in like 10 minutes, and I'll shake your hand, take a picture. Yeah. Nice meeting you, brother. What a cool moment, guys. That's another one to add to today's books. After having a rough start, just got to keep that attitude good, guys, and always push through, always keep fighting. And I'll tell you, if you keep that attitude high and you never give up, things like this will continue to happen. But man, what an awesome day.